Feeling
good. Always feel good.
Yeah.
Always good. If you didn't, nobody would give a shit anyways. Do you feel bad? Yeah. Oh, damn. And then they walk off.
Yep. See you
Who
later.
gives a shit? Nobody wants to hear your story. Nobody wants to hear shit. Nobody wants to hear anything.
I should never see this.
He said you were like a ninja.
Yeah.
Just skip along. Remind me. It's fucking finding the yellow brick road.
There must be a track in high school.
Pop skipping, man. Pop skipping. All right, Big J. I'm just getting my joints lubed a little bit. I'm gonna get a little spit on them. Nature's lube. Spit. Let's get blood flow, man. Let's get a little spit on it, man. Spit. There you go. I'm afraid he's gonna outlift us today, man. Shit. These little guys, they're all power lifters now, man.
That ain't me.
Everybody's a power lifter now.
Power eater.
Big J and I eat probably less than most small guys. Big J, your appetite's gone. So you used to eat like 10 barbecue plates when I met you, man. You're getting old. You're slowing down with your age. We used to tear up some juniors, man. I remember the first time I went there, I ate about 4 baked potatoes, man.
Junior's Barbecue, Red Oak, Texas. Best barbecue in town.
Man, that's where we had our first date, Big J. Trying to get some of the first date thing.
It actually was our first date, wasn't it?
It was. I put out too. I always put out.
I get lucky.
Now these are all fake weights, Jay. All this is fake.
We're starting this video. With Marc and Machine Lobliner. Who's this?
Remington James.
Remington James. His information will be in the description box. You better go subscribe to him. I'll point at the camera there. This is my fancy camera. That's his fancy. And that's actually somebody else's fancy camera. And there's his fancy camera over there with a fancy cameraman. I got to do all my own camera work.
Big J's got an iPhone 4S.
I think this is a 6, I believe. All right, we're about to do a chest workout, right, guys?
Oh, dude, I'm game. On YouTube, man, you gotta be like you gotta learn this stuff.
Here's a story. I started YouTube almost 10 years ago. It was with the Hodge twins and myself, and I think Louis Marco was popular, and this is before
OGs.
all of these YouTubers started.
Yeah.
There might have been 20 of us total. I was using a flip cam, a little pop-out deal that you can plug into your computer.
Yes.
That got me 70,000 subscribers, that flip cam, and I used it for about 6 years. I finally graduated to an iPhone, and that's still what I use for my YouTube videos. It takes me about 10 minutes. I guess I'm not a true YouTuber. Interesting workout.
Go, Jay!
So I should just do a few like this, or act like it's heavy, or put my leg out like that.
Big J!
Yep. Woo! So I'm gonna just cross my legs and do a couple of these. Like
Tear your pec, I'm not gonna feel bad for you.
Oh, we're supposed to be using our pecs? How about I cross this leg?
I'm still waiting on him to challenge him. He just keeps like playing with him.
That's all right. There you go.
Thank you, got it? Gotcha.
150's big, Mark.
Oh, that's lightweight.
Easy money. Nice. Easy money.
No spot needed.
Good one. Come on.
Ooh.
Up. Nice.
Come on. Woo! Felt good. I strained this like a few months ago. So I think it's more mental.
Yeah.
But I still feel a difference.
I feel you. That's how it was with my shoulder. I dislocated it, and like ever since then, it's always in the back of your head.
You know, at the end of the day, a couple goals. One is I want to put food on the table for my family.
Right.
And I want to be able to look my kids in the eyes and say I did it in an honest way.
Exactly.
And I want to wake up and I want to look forward to what I do and know that I'm helping people.
Right.
And that's truth. I mean, so, you know, I'm proud of everything I do. There's nothing I do that I'm like, man, you know, this is some shit that, you know, I'll go to the grave with, and I know that I want to leave my kids a legacy where not like, you know, my dad was a fucking snake oil salesman scumbag.
Right.
You know, my dad actually went out and tried.
Right.
You know, he tried to make a difference. That's why I give so much to charity. It's for legacy, and it's because it's the right thing to do.
For sure.
I mean, a lot of people are so self-absorbed. All they care about is pictures of their Lambos.
Right.
And they don't realize they could have bought a little less car.
Right.
And donated 50 G's to charity. We donated over 200 grand to charity last year.
Right.
Like, I could have bought a hell of a car for 200 G's.
Right.
Instead, there's some wounded warriors who have one arm or one leg who have a prosthetic leg because of that $200,000. So put in perspective, what could you do with that money?
Right.
Other than something that's completely narcissistic and self-centered. Not saying that that's not bad. Not saying you shouldn't enjoy your money.
Right.
But just saying sometimes there is some altruism that goes to it. And if society would say, hey, the church had it right. Give 10% to charity. But I give it to good charities like Semper Fi. I donate my time to this place up the road in Middletown where they help kids who are recovering heroin addicts, you know?
Right.
That's what I choose to do. But again, I'm not faulting anybody who doesn't.
Right.
But you know, when you have kids, you start to look at things differently. Like, Jay, you got kids? You don't want to be known as just, hey, here's this asshole.
I always tell people there's a way to make $1 and a difference at the exact same time.
That's a good quote. That's a good saying.
Like, that's been my biggest thing. Like, the emails I get in my inbox, like, because I'll make, like, meal prep videos and people will watch them and they'll be like, you have no idea what watching 3 of your videos did to change my entire life. And I love that. Because before I wasn't the athletic kid growing up. I was always the chubby kid, never got any girls. And it wasn't until I found fitness and, I don't know, it just changed my life. It made me happy, made me good. If I can, like...
It also makes you live longer and have a higher quality of life.
Right. Amen.
So just simply improving someone's quality of life. But what we need to do is preach balance so they don't let fitness take over their lives.
Right.
They actually use fitness to enhance their lives.
Right.
It's when people get too far over the top, that's when you have orthorexia, anorexia, bigorexia, all those rexias.
Right now I've got hungerexia.
Dumbbells are different, man. You gotta stabilize it.
That's a serious disorder.
Serious.
What is it?
He's got hungerexia.
I've got hungerexia at the moment.
Means you're well hung?
See, when you stand right there, you look more. Right there, you look much bigger than him.
The angle.
Right there.
Still pump chasing.
Good, come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. There you go.
Good shit.
Try to squeeze your elbows in a little bit. It'll let you a lot on your bench.
You think?
You're out here. That's gonna, sooner or later, it's gonna wear down your tendon.
That's probably why it hurts so bad when I do it.
Yeah, so the thing with bench press is you wanna pretend like you're bending the bar with these hands. So generally speaking, this is why I kept tearing my shit. I have trouble keeping mine in. So this, you know, basically you wanna pretend like, see how this would be bending it? So you wanna pretend like you're trying to bend the bar this way. So that's why your natural grip's gonna be more neutral. That's why people get fucked up on barbell because, you know, they generally, I think flaring your elbows out, not activating your lats enough. So you come in, get your glutes tight, scapula retracted. So you want to come in, keep your elbows in, down here, and then up. See how you have more leverage?
Right.
When your elbows are in here. Yeah, so you want to just kind of try and bring them in. And it just adds, like if I'm pushing someone, if I'm playing offensive line, Big J, do you mind if I use you? If I'm playing offensive line, right, I'm in football, if I come out here, you know, you have no, but if you come in here, you're right, you're pushing, you're utilizing all this, your lats, if you're out here, where are your lats? Feel my lat.
Right.
Now feel it.
Right.
See, when you come here, you're activating your lats, and that helps push under it. So that's why when you play football, you're getting a block in, right?
Right.
You're coming in, you're like this, right? You're not coming out here,
right?
Or else,
right.
So it's all about leverage,
right?
So that's why, and also it's all about tendon strength. Like you're in here, your tendon's nice and tight. You're out here, that shit's wide open.
Right.
Not every time. I've seen some really, really strong wide grip benchers.
So you're saying I should narrow my hand placement too?
No.
Just my...
No, just your elbows. Just try and squeeze your elbows in. You know, generally speaking, depends on what your leverage is, whether you're a tricep bencher or a chest bencher.
Or a lat.
But when, like Big Nate was teaching me, he taught me to just go like this. So it's actually a wider grip, right? So it's actually out here. When I prefer it more in here. So it depends. Some people like it in here, but generally speaking, they say make a YMCA with it. That's what some teach, but not all.
Right.
Depends on the coach.
Right.
And hell, Anthony Clark was a reverse grip bencher,
One of my best
Close grip benchers.
First guy to bend 600 reverse grip.
700, wasn't it? It's the first 700-pound bencher. It was the first 700-pounder, Jay.
He was the first 600 as a teenager.
Yeah.
With a reverse grip.
The goal is to minimize risk.
Yeah.
And maximize leverage.
Yeah.
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 Learn my lesson hard.
Yep.
Here we go.
Wait.
Big J moving plates.
Yep. 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 Two more. Yep. One more. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not like cinematic edits. Like I have one I just posted today. It's not my forte. My forte is I'm straightforward. It's against who I am. I like doing them, and I'll do them. It depends on the purpose. Like if I'm doing it for YouTube, it's usually to educate, and less of to entertain.
Right.
Like I'd rather have 2,000 people watch it who give a fuck what they're watching than 20,000 people or 200,000 people are just looking for a shiny object. So for me, it's all about quality over quantity. And that's just my thing. Different people have different things. Like I'm just a loud, intense dude. Like Big J, if Big J all of a sudden started doing all his videos cinematic, people would think he fucking lost his mind. You know, it's just who we are.
I have lost my mind, just in case you were wondering.
It's just different markets. I mean, we're like in the trenches type dudes.
I feel you.
You know, like my talking videos, you know, I just roll, and what I say. If I mess up, I don't fucking cut it. It is what it is. It's just raw in the trenches type shit. But again, that's me. Like I tell people, always say, "What's the secret on YouTube?" I'm like, I don't know.
Be yourself.
Or find your niche, like whatever it is.
Right.
And it might look. Here's the deal. Like
you shouldn't really have to find your niche.
you shouldn't know. You should just be you.
You should know that you are you.
There's a lot of fake motherfuckers getting a lot of views though.
Don't change who you are when you get popular. It's who you were that got you popular in the first place.
Feeling
Good. Always feel good.
Yeah.
Always good. If you didn't, nobody would give a shit anyways. Do you feel bad? Yeah. Oh, damn. And then they walk off.
Yep. See you
Who
later.
gives a shit? Nobody wants to hear your story.
Nobody wants to hear shit.
Nobody wants to hear anything. Because if you say something like, oh man, I freaking ran out of gas on the way. That reminds me, I ran out of gas the other day too. And I had 4 bald tires and one went flat. So there's a one-up story to every bad story. So just don't tell any bad stories at all.
And chances are they probably got it worse than you too.
If your dog died, their mom. There it is.
It's always a joke, man, but
Yeah, once we get this shit all decked out, it'll be nice. The Real Weights for Real Heroes, July 21st.
That's set in stone.
Long Island, baby. Babylon, New York. Wait.